guys, Sypher here for the next war recap. We missed quite a few wars. We had the maintenance update, which wiped some of the replays, and then we just had a couple of mediocre attacks. So we're not going to focus on those. We're just going to get back to it with this war against Hell Follows. Had a look on their website. They certainly talk the talk. They did not, however, walk the walk. We'll show that in a minute. They didn't really get up to much. Quite a few go wipes. And a lot of internet bases. So nothing special in that department really. So Stu coming in on number 5. Quite an early Town Hall 10. I think he's got all the defences built though. So it's nothing to be scoffed at. Stu's Queen's coming in from the south. Got this big V shape which is just asking to be funneled. Queen and King both getting dealt with. Poison could have been a bit further up perhaps, or a bit sooner. Pick whichever one of those you'd like, it's irrelevant really. He smashes it nonetheless. King stepping up, he wants to go. He's just going to get sat back down again. And then it's just Valks away really. So the Queen's just making this funnel, chewing off a bit of trash. Sends a hog in actually to get the CC. Pulls one balloon out. More on that story later. I think that's just a timing issue really. So here we go with the Valks. Nice placement on the jump just to connect only the core and one other compartment. Gets quite a lot of value out of that. Beautiful heal spell. Freeze spell, if only it was a heal spell. Beautiful freeze, beautiful heal. Just chews through that core. Couple of hogs coming in from the south. Picking off those defences that the Valks aren't going to get to. And that Lava Hound is just going to chase Valks. That's all it's going to spend the whole game doing. We'll fast forward it from here because it's all crying. Valks just wrecking shit. That Hound is still just chasing shit. And Stu clocks out with 2 hero abilities swagged, which is just showing off really. Right, excuse me, that's not a very nice habit. So Joff aka Jeff aka his name is not phonetic and it bugs me. We've got potentially a 9.75, is that a thing? Town Hall 10 with 1 Inferno, just put the other one down, it's not going to save you. Joff's about and he's going to fuck shit up. So Queen, bling 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 bling, some healers. You all know what's coming, wall breakers to crack her in, and from there she's going to get major money. She's going to get the CC, she's going to get an Expo, she's going to get the King, she's going to take out 20% of the base. Just smashing it. So there we go, Rage, Poison anytime soon, just on the bowlers and the Witch. Not the best CC comp. So she's just going to carry on doing her thing from there. It's going to come on the right with a Golem, just the one I believe, and then some some Giants I believe, some Wizards behind to make a funnel. We'll just clear some trash actually more than making a funnel. Come on, catch up. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. So they're good awareness actually from Joff here. She's about to go down. Ooh, was a bit close, but he manages to save her. So there we go. Valks in, a couple more Valks in the CC. Wallbreaker goes bling, but that's irrelevant because the Valks are just going to mow through it. Heal spell, just to sort of counter that Inferno really. Jump spell on the Queen, she's already down. A lot of Valks go wandering. Thankfully his King is just a bit of a beast at the moment. There's a hole in that wall actually, which is just daft. But yeah, King comes to the core, just starts punching shit up. A few hogs from the south just to get those out of defences. Rage the King, he's going to get through that last wall. Queen is going to shoot a wall because that's what she does. Bit of Golem tanking, bit of a Giant tanking, sorry. Then the King, Wizard doing some work. Just all came together really at the last minute. We'll fast forward it. Healer's split off and just keep that king going ever so much. Oh, and he's healed back up. That's it. Done book and curry. Next. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. They're just... I think they're just going for some loot now. Just go wiping all over the place. So this is moi. Not going to get any thanks for showing my own attacks in replays, but I wanted to put something a little bit different in, just other than Go Vahos and Mass Valks and things. So Golem's Queen, just to chew up some of the outer trash. Rage on the Queen, Rage on the King. I miss my King ability because I'm a bellend. Those max loons are just shitting on dreams, really. So, pling, pling, pling. Queen has to do all the work. She's sitting in Rage, which is just lovely. So she takes out the loon, she takes out the Archer Tower. She's then going to step up and take out that Queen, AD and Expo. Even though it's grounded, it's still going to give some help, should I say, with the loon pathing. So Max Lava Hand goes in. A couple of loons on the 6 o'clock just to get the Archer Tower and Tesla and Whiz. Rage. It's all quite standard, really. I'll even fast forward it so that we're not spending too much time dwelling on my own gratification. 2 loons coming in, trying to soak up some back end splash damage. And then clean up troops. It's all over. As I said, the expos were grinded, so it's not the prettiest attack, or not the most inspirational or fantastic attack, but I shall take it nonetheless. 15, Yuri Geller. That is not his name, but he is called Yuri. So he starts off. I'm going to show my fail towards the end, just for LVP, just because I can't just show my good attacks, I'll have to show you my bad ones as well. So this is almost the same base. In fact, it probably is the same base, just a bit further down the war screen. So he comes in with AQ, just clearing out some of the point defense, taking out a double giant bomb location, as there's nowhere else that they could be. These are all going to be quite clearly Teslas. And Wizard on the right hand side, not too sure on what he was trying to get with that. He went down quite quickly, but nonetheless. So Queen steps up in a moment to take out the enemy Queen. He has some terrible funneling on the left hand side, and he gets quite lucky with his King, who potentially walks on him but then sort of rubber bands back in. So build a hut, that's not really going to make you much of a funnel. Wizards up there getting smashed about. Queen's rage and take out the enemy Queen, which is always tasty. Nice awareness as well. So King jumps his wall and starts beating on the Golem. Nice wall breakers, but I think it's probably the Wiz, to be fair. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. I think the Wizards engaging that King sort of broke his funnel creation, but there we go. King rubber bands back in. I missed that, but I think potentially a giant just to drag the CC out. Gets rather lucky again with loons and the witch going to the Queen rather than the King. And then it's just an Asian wall of hags. They come in causing trouble, smashing shit down. Heal spell on the Tesla, on the Expo, and then another heal spell just to finish up. Heal everything back up to full. There's nothing those skelly troops are going to do just to stop the barrage. There's a poison. And he swagged a jump, which I don't really know where he was planning on using that, but that'll do. Use it right at the end. So, Bojangles. Bo. Bow Selector, number 19. Quite a nice hybrid attack, actually. Nice big quake, ripping everything open. And that gives him access to 2 air defense. 1 golem used on this, which is just showing off, really. Wizards to make the funnel 4 wizards. Again, he's using, nice and sparing on the wizards, which is just showing the calibre of his attack. Queen just ploughing through some of that high HP trash. Valks coming in, max Valks under CC. King's down. So we've got 2 loons and a drag coming at the clan castle. That's not going to stop raged Valks or vaged Valks, whichever way you want to say it. So we've got 5 hogs on this cannon. The queen is there to give him a bit of a hand, but even if she was not, he would have still got that air defense, which shows quite nice number crunching. On that last air defense, he's just got a hound, a couple of loons, nothing too over the top, and a nice heal actually, just to keep those Valks and King up. I think he was probably just keeping that in his pocket for as and when he needed it. And then a few more loons in just to take out those last point defences that are all grounded point defence. And that's it, wrapped up. So a nice war actually. We had a few 8s left on the board right near the end, which is always disappointing. We stress at each war, try and get your Town Hall 8 and attacks in as soon as, but we had sort of, I don't know, 3 left to be hit or something silly, for their first attack, 3 left right at the end of the war, 6 hours left or something, so that needs attention. Anyway, where are we at? I was showing you my fails. Dun dun dun. So, yeah, exactly the same base, different player, but the same base. Queen walk, level 30 queen. I think I'm still getting used to her power. She might be a bit stronger, but she's not completely invincible, which is the lesson I'm taking from this. So, quite a lot of point defence up at that top. Rage. I was hoping that she was going to step out of range of that arch tower, but she does not. So there's a hog going in to pull out the CC. It's a max lava hound. It's just going to sit there and cause trouble. So I'm actually sitting under a cannon, an arch tower and an expo, and she's dealing with a hound, and she's just getting fucked about. So we have to use the ability, which is not ideal. There's a ton of pups come out of that hound. I think we might see the return of the lava hound in CCs if that's how many pups they're going to pop. Golem, wall breakers, king, wizards, Valks. The adjustment I would have made is I would have gone in from directly at 6 o'clock into this sort of dark storage section, and then the jump would have connected. It probably would have opened up a few more compartments, but it would have got to the core, which would have been what we wanted. So the queen went down, and then yeah, sprinkling hogs in, but I mean it doesn't look too bad from here, but we just run out of steam. Hogs are just going to get fried, and then we've got a golem just punching walls, poison just to try and take out those skellies, but it's not going to do anything. There's nothing there to take out those expos, so we just get spun. King goes off for a little shopping spree because he forgot his handbag. Wizard steps up. Are we going to have a super wizard? Nope. Nope, denied. So, I'll show you my good ones, I'll show you my bad ones. It's not favouritism. I don't know whether I could be favouritist to myself. Is that a thing? Bum. Yep. So, we're all wrapped up. I think we've got 6 attacks left. So, potentially a Town Hall 10. Oh no, we're all out of Town Hall 10s. So, that Town Hall 11's not going to get done, but a few Town Hall 10 triples, which is always appreciated. And then all of the 9s, all of the 8s wrapped up. Yeah, I'll duck out now. That's it. We'll send this off to Pierre, who definitely deserves a shout out. I'm just going to sit here, record the attacks, or stand here and record the attacks, then send them off to Pierre, and then he's going to do all the magic and edit them and put them on YouTube and all that jazz. So he definitely deserves a shout out. On to the next one. I'll see you on the other side.